It is Techno Thursday, which means I'm talking about three things about another game that had a nice impression on me as a learner, as a student, and might still as well. The one downside, as the video is showing, I've had to speed up this portion of the video because the load up time, whether on floppy disk, the real floppy, not the hard ones, or even on emulators, it loads up slow. But the game show version has a catchy theme. That's right, we are talking about Carmen Sandeigo, or specifically, where in the world is Carmen Sandeigo? You all know it if you grew up in the 80s and 90s for a few different reasons. There were some spin-offs from Electronic Arts, Where in Time is Carmen Sandeigo, and a few different levels of the game as well. The fun part with this one is it's a nice little push for those kids who like humanities, especially in terms of geography and even history. It starts off with a scenario. A computer with 64K RAM of memory. Why would you need 64K? It starts off with a scenario. There is treasure that's been stolen and gives you a couple clues. What was stolen, the gender of the person who committed the crime, and a little bit about what's going on. We are starting in Budapest. Okay, so here's problem number one, and the good part about it. What is Budapest? Oh, it tells you a little bit of information about it. But it's not something you can necessarily do on your own. I was fortunate enough to have my dad's wall of National Geographics at the time, but it starts prompting you to figure out some things about what's going on. For example, one of the hints, climb Annapurna. Red hair. Okay, I can use the red hair clue. I need to figure out where that mountain is, whether it's in Tokyo, Kathmandu, Kigali, or Buenos Aires. Gonna try Kathmandu, and the nice part is there's some quick feedback because we will then look for a person who will give us another hint. We can go to one of a few different areas and we'll find out. If they're not there, they're gonna say, no idea what you're talking about. If we're lucky, we're gonna get a sighting of the suspect running away from us and know that we are on the right track. So it immediately talks about descriptive feedback. It gives us some instant feedback right away and gives us a little bit more information. Writing a poem for the party chairman. So we can either add things to figure out who the people are and give some different aspects to narrow down this wide, long list of people and find out what they like. Ooh, hair color red. That's useful. We then get a bit more information about the geography. So you're learning a little bit about the geography. We're also making some connections along the way. There's a few different areas that are going along the way as well. So then we need to make some choices about where we're going to go. Gonna guess that the party chairman, probably based in China, so I'm going to go with Peking. Again, some of these cases you're going to make mistakes along the way and learn because these clues in the game come up again and again. Not repeatedly, but there's only a certain number of different chases that we're going to do and certain locations. So once you get an idea, then you get to start figuring things out and narrowing it down. New Ireland, I wonder if that's different than Old Ireland. So then we're able to add more things to the system and get things rolling. It gives us quick feedback. We're able to accomplish a task in a relatively speedy amount of time and have a lot of fun. So the game is still available. It gives you some of that instant feedback in order to make your next decisions and encourages you to find out a little bit more about the world around us. Those are three reasons why I used to love and still love playing Where in the World Is